What's He Doing Now? By Patti Farmer and Janet Wilson. In October, Louis said to his mother, "We're going to have a what?" "A baby," said his mother. "A baby," said Louis. "Can I see it?" "Not until May," said his father. "Your mother will deliver it in May." "Like pizza?" said Louis. Not exactly," said his father. "Where is he?" asked Louis. "Inside me," said his mother. She tapped a spot below her tummy. Louis stared and stared at the spot. "What's he doing now? Hiding?" "No," said his mother. "He's growing." "In your stomach?" said Louis. "No," said his mother, "but he's in a safe place. It's like a soft balloon that's full of warm water. The baby is floating in it." "He should get along great with my goldfish," said Louis. Later, Louis was puzzled. "How can he breathe in there?" "He doesn't need to breathe," said his father. "He won't breathe like you and me until after he's born." "Oh," said Louis. "Then he just kind of lies around in the water and grows?" "Yes," said his mother. "He's going to look like a prune when he comes out," said Louis. In February, Louis said to his mother, "What's he doing now?" His mother smiled. "Remember, he could be a she." "Oh, I know," said Louis. "But can't we call it a he for now?" "All right," said his mother. "Here." She placed his hand on the spot. "What does it feel like?" "Sheesh," said Louis. "Like you swallowed a bunch of butterflies." "He's exercising," said his mother. "You'd better hope he doesn't take up basketball," said Louis. Later, Louis went out for supper with his mother and father. "What does the baby eat?" he asked. "He eats what your mother eats," said his father. "Oh," said Louis. "I'll have a hot dog." "I'll have a hot dog too," said his father. "And I'll have the liver," said his mother. Louis looked at his mother. "Give the kid a break, Mom. Have a hot dog." In March, Louis said to his mother, "What's he doing now?" "He's exercising harder," said his mother. "Feel." Louis put his hand on the spot. "Yikes! I think he's fighting to get out." "No," said his mother. "He's just growing bigger and stronger." "Did I do that when I was inside you?" asked Louis. "Yes," said his mother. "Sorry," said Louis. Later, Louis helped his father put together the baby's crib and changing table. "Dad," said Louis, "do you think the baby will like me?" "What baby wouldn't like a big brother like you?" said his father. "Think of all the things you can teach him, like walking, talking, and toilet training," said his mother. She plunked a large pile of diapers on the changing table. "You mean somebody has to teach him how to use the toilet?" asked Louis. "That's right," said his mother, smiling right at Louis. Louis turned to his father. "Sounds like a good job for you, Dad." In April, Louis said to his mother, "What's he doing now?" "Well," said his mother, "he's just waiting to get a little bigger and stronger before he's born." "That's it?" said Louis. "No, wait," said his mother. "Listen." Louis put his ear to the spot. "What's that thump, thump, thumping noise?" "He's got the hiccups," said his mother. "The hiccups?" said Louis. "I thought he was making popcorn in there." Later, Louis helped his father put up the baby's wallpaper in the nursery. This seems like an awful lot of work, said Louis. I know, said his father, and you've been a big help. We just want everything to be special for the new baby. Special, huh? Said Louis. Well, I guess I know where I stand in this family. That's right, said his father, kneeling beside him. You're our number one son. And, said his mother, kissing him softly, the first to be loved. Louis hugged them both. In May, Louis went to visit his mother at the hospital. She was holding a tiny bundle of pink blanket. Well, big brother, said his father, what do you think of your baby sister? Louis looked down at the baby. Then he slowly looked up at his parents. Both of them were beaming. Isn't she beautiful? Said his mother. Louis crossed his fingers and said, Yes, Mom, she's beautiful. Later, after they came home, Louis tiptoed into the nursery. Hanging over the crib, he stared at the tiny bundle. I don't know what they see in you, said Louis, sliding his finger over the baby's hand. Suddenly, she wrapped her tiny hand around his finger and gurgled. Louis smiled and wiggled his finger. But don't worry, sis, he whispered. You won't stay a prune forever. Third month, the fourth month, the fifth month, the sixth month, the seventh month, the eighth month, the ninth month. Birth.